So here we go. So you got ABS line still. You can see where your bottom of your tube is. So there's a bend here. Sweeps on down. So before we go into here, we're going to see directional water's flowing here.
What is this?
Top whips.
That means this hasn't been flowing this pipe for you.
What's that?
That means this house hasn't been flowing for you.
Probably it's a good.
So here in a second, we're going to see water flowing in here. It almost looks like there's a Y here where two pipes come in. So we want to see which way the water flows and make sure I can hopefully get the camera to direct it which way. See the certain water starting to flow here? That's what we want to see.
Which way is it going? Yes.
There you go. See, we got good flow. So we're going to stay here for a second. So that head, my camera's about 1/2 inch. If we see that thing start going up underwater, we know there's some kind of a backup or a belly that we run the pipe through.
Okay.
I'll run the camera through. So
This is important as far as want to make sure you have a good seal on it. It could be costly if you don't.
it looks really good. So see that flow?
Oh yeah. What kind of material are you looking
It's
at?
ABS.
ABS. Oh, okay. We're all right. Should
Yeah.
be all right. It's a newer one.
Yeah, if we were into clay, we would know it.
Yeah, yeah. That stack looks new too.
Yeah. See, now we're going into another transit. Now see right here on that, if we can get it to miss that, that might be a problem right here. Okay, see that right there has a transition. And I don't know if I can get the camera past it and give it a shot. So it looks like right here something's dropping into the line. And this is just a joint where it comes around. A lot of times you'll see joints, they'll shift. They're not shifted, but they appear to be offset, but they're really not, because when they laid the pipe in the ground, they stacked it like this. So you'll see that little lip there. And we passed it. See, now we're going into another bend here. So this is a kind of a belly here. See where the water's just kind of sitting stagnant? This is okay in this kind of piping. If we saw
Yeah.
this in a clay pipe, we would say, okay, we want to look at this a little bit closer. Doesn't mean it's bad, but it looks to be pretty good. So this is where it's transitioning into something. So we're 60 feet in the line, so more than likely we're out in the street. Somewhere out in the street. Let's see if we can get it.
It's 100 feet from max.
You'll run into your main trunk within 100 feet. So,
It's not what we thought we would see.
you see this debris right here? That's what's just holding up that water. Where we just dirtied up my camera. There we go. So I lost whatever it was there. So I'm not going any farther than this. Those look like roots.
But is it roots on our property or roots on the city property?
Depending on which way the line runs out. If it's running out towards one of these trees, which I highly doubt it's running out that one, to be the one up front. Those could be roots in the line. Doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because I see roots growing in a lot of different lines, especially the old clay. You'll see roots. So you got to know that if you ever have a backup, you may have to run a clean out snake in there to clean that out. My camera won't go any further than that because it's hitting them and stopping. But we're going to watch the flow here in a second. We'll turn it back on and see how it flows up over that.
Okay,
So if this
that
is a
root.
concern, you'll have root eroder come in here and clean this out.
Okay.
$99.
And they'll punch it all the way through.
Yeah. So generally, anytime I see roots in a line, that's what I suggest done. If I see some clay pipe is crushed or which you don't have that going on here, then we start
That's a
looking at
good thing.
evaluation. But I think you'll be good here. Let's just
We
watch
got a
the
couple
flow.
trees we gotta take out.
Yeah. You don't have to take them out, but you do know there's roots. This line may be going out the back. I just don't know. We don't know which way it went in which direction. Now there's your flow. Now it's going to fill up. It's going to go right over the top of it. So those roots are only covering half my lens. So you're looking at about a ½ inch. Those roots are. I think you'll be okay.
Yeah, that's
But worst case is we just roll it with the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah, you can see where it's still flowing right over the top.
Now, when we finish this, so when we turn the water off, it'll just shut the water off.
Now
and-
watch the water level drop in the line.
You okay?
I've seen a lot.
Yeah, it happens when I stand too long.
See the water level dropping? It'll start dropping here in a second. There, you're starting to see it starting to come down. This is why you don't put paper towels down your drains, because they'll hang up on the stuff and that's what will clog them. Sure enough. It's so heavy it doesn't want to tumble over them.
And Drano wouldn't eat this way.
Don't ever use Drano. Ever. I just,
Foaming pipe snake.
I don't believe in it. It tears stuff up.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because if we had no roots in the line, the paper towels would go just straight.
You could use the enzyme stuff is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's it's biodegradable. And,
I mean, does it just eat everything that's sitting in there?
yeah. That's good stuff.
Was it slow eating everything that sits in
It's
there?
pretty good. I've used it on mine. I've only had to do my pipes here. I just did mine, and the guy said that they were clean, and that's been like 3-4 years. You know.
You did it 3-4 years ago?
So we
Yeah,
ran.
and I was doing it like every year and a half, every 2 years, because I have roots in the back. Because I have a big old pine tree back there, evergreen. I started using that enzyme stuff, and said my pipes were my sewer line was clean.
Now, does it eat through the roots? Or it just eats around the roots and gets all the biodegradable stuff
I
out?
think some of it can eat the roots.
I'll give you that. I'll get you that stuff that I use, and I'll send it to you. I wanted to use a kind of a green product. It works really good.
Okay. Well, you notice something I noticed, right? How we're going to put all the refrigerators in here?
This one will be taken off.
This is going to be taken out. This will come out. But we don't need it. We got shelves, and if we need shelves, we got this wall right here for a shelf. And this wall right here for a shelf. And then we'll stack boxes back over there.